It is a dark world, a barely visible one, but one seen only too clearly through the eyes of victims in forced labour and those who are held against their will in the sex trade. This is the reality of human trafficking. This afternoon, April 17th, countless concerned people across the globe have stopped in their tracks, literally freezing, in a united effort to raise awareness of the need for human trafficking to cease. From the United States to Mexico, England and India, supporters gathered together in large cities to prepare for 5 minutes of freezing in crowded locations, followed by communication with curious onlookers as pamphlets were distributed and petitions were signed. Here in downtown Disney, 50 university students from local colleges took time in their day to stop and freeze. Intrigued people passing by paused too. Time enough to stop, wonder, and ask why. Opportunities to inform were created and petitions were signed in agreement towards increasing penalties for those convicted of enslaving others. Human trafficking means controlling a person through force, fraud, or coercion, physical or psychological, to exploit the person in forced labour, sexual slavery, or both. The US Department of State has reported approximately 80% of victims trafficked from other countries are women and girls. Up to 50% are children. It is estimated by the International Labour Organization that nearly 2.5 million people globally have been victims of human trafficking throughout the past 10 years. On July 16, 2004, in the United States, President Bush issued a challenge.
People come to America hoping for a better life. It's a terrible tragedy when anyone comes here only to be forced into a sweatshop, domestic servitude, pornography, or prostitution. This trade in human beings brings suffering to the innocent and shame to our country, and we will lead the fight against it.
To this day, the fight continues. The Freeze Project participants say we need to cast light on it to raise awareness and bring about change. A global issue requires a global response.